Hi, Queen. It's Melissa Knox Brunson of thequeencode.com. And today I want to talk to you about what it really means to reign. You know, we hear that word all the time as it relates to royalty, kings and queens. But what does it really mean to reign? Especially as it relates to finding your throne. So, what does it really mean, Queen, for you to reign? And I want to answer that question by sharing with you a very powerful story of a woman who wasn't born in a palace by any means, but she was a bona fide queen. And her name is Madam C.J. Walker. And you might have heard of her. Lots of times we hear about her big accomplishments and her achievements, but sometimes you don't hear the backstory of that, right? And that's so true of many successful people. But Madam C.J. Walker has a very interesting story. She came from very, very humble beginnings. She was born into a situation that was just really one of the lowest set of circumstances for her time. She was an African American woman born in the Deep South, Louisiana, in 1865. And if you don't, know what that means, the significance of that, that was the year of emancipation for the slaves. So Madam C.J. Walker was born the year that the slaves were freed. Therefore, of course, her parents were slaves. And she was born in the South. So, it was definitely not the ideal situation, but, it doesn't stop there. When she was 7, she became an orphan. Her parents died, and she had to live with some relatives. And when she was staying with relatives, she was abused by her brother-in-law, in fact. And so to escape that abuse, she married at the age of 14. At the age of 17, she was a mom, and by the time she was 20, she was a widow. So now she's 20 years old, living in this very tumultuous time, and she's a single mother. So she's having to do, something to create some income for herself and her daughter. Very little education. She had to pick cotton. She was doing odd jobs at barbershops and things like that. And as if it couldn't get any worse, when she was 25, she developed this disease, the scalp disease, and her hair started falling out. And it's not funny at all, but here's the thing. When you look at Madam C.J. Walker's story, throughout her entire story, the one thing that you see is a woman who somehow understood that she had the power to overcome and to rise above every situation that she found herself in. This is a woman who obviously believed that she was bigger than her circumstances. So here she is at 25, after having overcome all of these obstacles. Now her hair is falling out. And ladies, you know how we feel about our hair. So here's the thing. Madam C.J. Walker decided that she was not going to be a victim to this scalp disease, because back in those days, she wasn't the only one with it. They didn't bathe as regularly as we do today, and so a lot of people had this scalp disease. So she decided that she was going to solve her own problem. And she did just that. Not only did she solve her problem, she actually came up with a product that could stop the balding and also regrow the hair. And she called it Madam C.J. Walker's a hair elixir. So this young single parent who's been through so much, she finally has found a way to solve her own problem. She packages the product. Now she has to sell it. So she's starting a business with absolutely no budget, and she decides to go from door to door to sell her products. Now, again, you have to think about who she is, the time she's living in. She had doors slammed in her face, rejection upon rejection, but she kept going. Long story short, by the time Madam C.J. Walker passed away in 1919, she had become the world's, get this, the world's first self-made female millionaire. Born in such adversity, this woman had elevated herself to becoming the world's first self-made female millionaire. So when you look at this story again with Madam C.J. Walker, Her story really exemplifies what it really means to reign. Because in order to reign, we have to realize that we have a power within us that's bigger than our circumstances. We have to really take our power back and come out of that victim mode and rise above it all to be seated in that elevated place. Queen, that's what it means to reign. So my question for you this week, I want you to look over your life. I want you to think about past circumstances, maybe the situation that you were born into, past circumstances, past hurts, past abuses. I want you to think about how you've been allowing those past situations to block you from getting to the next level in the present. I want you to think about how you've been maybe playing the victim role and saying, you know what, this happened to me and that's why, I can't achieve or accomplish or move forward doing this thing. I really want you to dig deep, and I want you to think about all the things and all the situations in your life that you're allowing to block you getting to the next level, that you're allowing to block your destiny. I want you to think about how you're playing the victim and how you can now take your power back to move forward. Because the truth is, you can't be the victim and a queen at the same time. That victim mentality is born of fear, and being a queen is about stepping into your power. Being a queen is about knowing that you have the ability to rise above any situation and to be seated on your throne and to reign. So that's what I want to that's the message that I have for you this week, Queen, that it doesn't matter what your situation is, you have the power within you to spin straw into gold. And that power, again, it's not in a past situation or circumstance. That power is in the present. Because right now in the present, we can't change the situations we were born into. We can't change the situation of someone abusing us. We can't change the situations that we've gone through. But we do have that power in the present moment to decide how those situations are going to affect us right now. That's our power. We do have the power to look around and say, okay, I see, what's going on here, but I believe that there's something better for me. We have that power to rise above it all and to reign. So that's my message for you today, Queen. In the meantime, I want you to go to www.thequeencode.com because I have a free gift for you there. And it's an audio called Queen, You Were Born to Succeed, because you absolutely were. And in this audio, you're going to learn 3 different strategies to how you can powerfully reign in 2012 and beyond. So go to www.thequeencode.com and download your free audio, and I'll talk to you soon.